If recent reports are accurate that 2.9 billion people had their Social Security numbers and other personal data compromised, how do we protect our credit history from bad actors? Tune in for today's episode to learn more. Hello, and welcome to Headlines in Fine Print with Dion Williams, brought to you by Piedmont Advantage Credit Union. I'm Dion Williams, President and CEO of Piedmont Advantage Credit Union. On today's episode, we're going to talk about utilizing a credit freeze. In the introduction, I referenced the data breach potentially impacting 2.9 billion people. Now, even in the absence of this most recent story, there are other well-known breaches impacting many well-known companies in which millions of people have been affected by this. The fine print here is that most, if not all of us, have been impacted by a data breach. So let's start our discussion with checking your credit. If you've been impacted by a data breach, you've likely received a notification from the impacted organization. It's commonplace for the company to offer you free credit monitoring services. Even if you haven't received such an offer, you can still monitor your credit on your own. So the website annualcreditreport.com allows you to access your credit report annually and free of charge from the three major credit bureaus, Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. While federal law originally created this requirement for annual access, last year, the three credit bureaus permanently extended access for free credit reports on a weekly basis. So you can request the annual credit report or the weekly reports through the annualcreditreport.com website mentioned earlier. Now, no one knows better than you what's on your credit report, or at least what should be on your credit report, right? So be sure to check it thoroughly for accuracy and report any discrepancies or fraudulent entries. You are your best advocate. Checking your credit is an effective way to review what has happened and what is already out there. But what about proactively preventing a bad actor from opening credit in your name? So now we're going to talk about freezing your credit. A way to prevent someone from opening credit in your name is to institute what's called a credit freeze. Now, there's no charge for instituting a credit freeze on your account, and you may do so by contacting the three credit bureaus directly, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. And you can do this online, on the phone, or by mail. Now, we'll post excerpts of this podcast in blog form on our website with all the appropriate links so you can take these actions. So be sure to check us out on pacu.com for more information if you're interested in instituting the credit freeze. Now, if you institute the credit freeze, be sure to keep your credentials in a very safe place, because there will come a time when you'll need to unfreeze your credit. So if you're buying a house, you're buying a car, or even if you're applying for a job, usually a credit check is part of the normal background screening procedures. So you will need to have a mechanism by which you can unfreeze your credit and plan accordingly to do so when those times come. Now, the two primary benefits of a credit freeze, number one, as I mentioned before, it's free of charge. And secondly, it can prevent a bad actor from opening credit in your name. So that's very important, because a lot of times with identity theft, they're going to open a credit card or a loan in your name, but before a financial institution or credit card company is going to issue that credit, they're going to pull your credit. And if that freeze is on there, it's going to prevent them from doing so, which is a red flag, and that can stop the bad actor in their tracks. So again, though, if you do institute the credit freeze, just be mindful of the fact that if you're changing employment or applying for a job, or if you're taking out a car loan, a home loan, or even if you're shopping at a merchant over the weekend and you take their store card to get that discount at the register, you would have to lift the freeze for them to check your credit to issue the card. So that's kind of like the fine print on the freeze. Just make sure you're prepared for those times in which you may need to lift it. Now, I don't want the credit freeze to be confused with a credit lock. So you may have heard that term as well, a credit lock. And again, this is different from a credit freeze. With a credit lock, you're actually paying for a service as it involves more than just locking your credit report from others being able to access it. And this service is offered through the three credit bureaus, and I sound like a broken record here, but Equifax, TransUnion, Experian, you need to be familiar with those three. They offer services, and there's other third-party vendors that offer the credit lock services. But the additional services involve notifications and alerts regarding your credit, as well as insurance if you're a victim of identity theft. Now, I would be remiss to not point out that the no-cost freeze, coupled with the weekly free access to your credit report via annualcreditreport.com, provides ways to monitor and protect yourself without paying out of pocket. So you can get a lot of those same benefits without actually paying for a credit lock. But if you do choose to go down the path of the credit lock, be sure to read the fine print, especially regarding the insurance. So it's not one of those deals where if you're a victim, you get a big check delivered to you for being a victim. Rather, what that insurance is going to cover is the time and expense you go to getting that, to getting that errant item removed from your credit, or stopping the identity theft from taking place. So that might be time that you miss from work, or if you have to involve legal resources. So that insurance, don't think of it as, well, if I get hit, I get a big payday. And it's not like that at all. It's kind of reimbursing actual incurred expenses regarding the identity theft. So be sure you check on the insurance side to understand exactly what that means and what that entails. Now, the final topic I want to talk about today, I titled it, Don't Forget About the Kids. Now, we mentioned in the opening that there's a potential data breach that impacted 2.9 billion people, but even if that never had occurred, or even if it didn't occur, there's still millions of people that have been impacted by data breaches. And of course, kids could be impacted by that. And I know that sounds a little counterintuitive, but in some cases, a child may be more susceptible to identity theft because no one's really thinking about opening credit for a 14-year-old. Fraudulent activity could take place for years until the minor gets to an age in which they're seeking credit for that first car, that first credit card, or maybe even a student loan. But by then, a lot of damage has been done. And if you've ever been a victim of identity theft or know someone that has, as odd as this sounds, it can be very difficult to prove who you are when somebody clearly stole your identity. So that's something to be mindful of. But the good news is that parents can institute a credit freeze for their minor children. So a minor is defined as someone under the age of 16 for the purposes of today's topic. And I can speak from experience that we have received data breach notifications in my household for our kids. And I have 3 daughters, and all 3 of them we've received notifications about data breaches involving their personal information. So credit freeze for minor children can be a very effective tool to protect their credit until they get to an age in which they would be applying for credit. And similar to what we discussed earlier, the freeze can be turned on and off. It just takes some planning to leave ample time if there's going to be an application for credit or employment. And I can't stress this enough, the mechanism by which you unfreeze the credit, be sure you keep that in a safe place and you know exactly password code, what have you. Make sure you know what those are, because you don't want to find yourself in a situation where it's difficult to unfreeze your credit when you have that need. So in closing thoughts, we hope you enjoyed today's discussion about data breaches and differentiating between a credit freeze and a credit lock. Hope you understand some ways in which a credit freeze can benefit you and do so at no cost. Of course, it's a scary topic, but the good news is you can take steps to protect your credit history. Thank you so much for joining us today for Headlines in Fine Print with Dion Williams, brought to you by Piedmont Advantage Credit Union. We'll launch a new episode each month and discuss topics that are relevant to your financial life. We have a wealth of resources on staff that can provide information on a variety of financial topics, and we look forward to sharing those with you. If you'd like to learn more about the credit union or how to become a member, please visit us at pacu.com. And as always, don't hesitate to reach out to us if you have questions regarding this episode or a suggestion for a topic for a future episode. My email address is dion.williams@pacu.com, and my cell number is 336-750-7088. I welcome your questions. I welcome your feedback. I welcome your suggestions for future topics. And thank you again for listening, and hope you have a fantastic day.